All right, welcome back to the lunch table, food for thought. I'm Nico. Blitz, post-quarantine edition, man. Shout out to my next guest. He is my favorite rapper coming out the Bay right now, Mr. Sandman himself, Mr. Room 304. Are we in 304 right now?
Yeah, we in room 304 right now, man. Right now.
Capolow 304, man.
Yeah.
What's poppin', bro?
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
We need to ad-lib one more time, bro.
Capolow 304, hey.
You know, man, I was telling your manager downstairs that your melodies are some of the best melodies I ever heard in the game, bro. And I think that alone, you know, your songs just make me feel good.
Okay.
And I'm just like, bro, like Capolow is going to be one of them guys in the future, man.
Right on. Appreciate that. That's love. I appreciate that.
I remember going back to the Bay during quarantine, man, and one of the first songs I heard on there was Outta Sight, Outta Mind. Yeah. And I was like, finally, bro. Like, radio's picking his shit up. You feel me? How did that feel for you once radio started picking up your shit?
Once they started picking it up, I just felt like it was just more love. Like the Bay was just showing me more love, more and more love. So, you know, I don't know. It was a great feeling, especially with that song. You know what I'm saying? I knew that song was gonna reach more what I want to say, more higher platforms than the hood. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad it's getting this recognition. So,
well, you know, you have a perfect marketing strategy, bro, and I don't even think you know what it is.
Nah, I mean, shit. I just be going with it. You know what I'm saying? Going with the flow.
Let me tell you what it is, bro, because I talked to Clyde Carson about this shit like a couple of years ago, and I was like, Clyde, bro, the reason why you're so relevant is because every album you drop, you got a song for the ladies.
Yeah.
And you, bro, you make songs for the ladies. Once the ladies go to the concerts, they bring their girls, they bring their man, whatever, and your shit just, you know what I mean? I was talking to your manager downstairs. He was saying, like, yo, Capolow's, his ratio is 6-4. Basically 60% women.
Exactly, on mamas, yeah.
You purposely did that.
I mean, I engage with my fans, so you feel me? I just get what my fans like. I see that, you know what I'm saying? Outta Sight did numbers, Drip did numbers, and both of them songs was for the women. See what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck it, let me get what my fans want. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still do my street shit, you know what I'm saying, for my you know what I'm saying, for the gang, you know what I'm talking about. But other than that, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna keep making songs for my fans.
Well, that's why, you know, Room 304 especially is my favorite album from you. Yeah. And it's because even more so it has the balance between the street shit and also like the R&B shit. Like, I mean, I feel like you love LMA. You know what I mean? Like, sampled her twice already and shit.
But you know, that shit crazy because that shit wasn't even meant. You know what I'm saying? So them two was two different producers. The first person that did the Drip was Feezy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Feezy Savanga. You know what I'm saying? And the second person was Tino Keys, you know what I'm saying, and Manny, you know what I'm saying. They didn't even know that I had the dispute with DJ Mustard, you know what I'm saying, because he was tripping that I used LMA voice or whatever and gave me the cease and desist. But we, you know what I'm saying, settled it out. He put it back on iTunes. Shout out DJ Mustard for that and his team. But yeah, Tino Keys and them didn't even know I was even going through that with DJ Mustard, so for them to even send me another sample of LMA was just crazy. And I didn't even realize it was LMA until the song dropped. I'm like, some of us in my comments, they were talking about, you did another LMA song? I'm like, what y'all talking about? Like, another LMA song? And then I had to, you feel me, do my research. I'm like, oh, no, I didn't.
You were just like, man, I just fucked with the beat.
Man, I just fucked with the beat, and it just happened again.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? I don't think it can get to a cease and desist unless the song is like popping.
Unless
you
it's
feel
hot
me?
on mama. So I mean, I was honored. For the cease and desist. I know that's weird to say. That's weird to say, but I was honored. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Capolow's like, man, I wish I get sued off of this shit. That's how I know my shit's popping.
Man, let's knock on wood on that one.
You know, one of the things about you is that every song, it's always, hey.
Yeah, always. That's the vibe. That's what I be feeling, you know what I'm saying?
Where'd the ad-lib come from, bro?
Man, I be catting off, you know what I'm saying? I be smoking too much weed, and one day I'm like, hey, and I was like, man, that's candy to the ear, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep doing it.
Keep that shit pushing, man. Were you always doing that, like when you first started writing?
Nah, hell no. You feel me? Everybody, like, you feel me? Majority of the rappers, when they'll like take a break when they rap, they be like, something, hey, something, hey, you feel me? So I switched it up. I added 2 A's, you know what I'm saying? But I got a deep voice and I got a different melody, so I guess how I said it was, like, catchy. You know what I'm saying? So when I did it in highway robbery, I said, bitch, it's a highway robbery. Trick on my 304 charger fee. You sick? If you think I'm fucking on this bitch, Capolow 304 on Instagram, follow me. Hey, you feel me? That was the first hey. That was when it kicked it off. So ever since I did that, I just kept it.
You're like, fuck it, we running with it.
Yeah, we running with it. And I made Drip, and I said, I did the AA as an ad-lib, you know what I'm saying? So I'm about to say, you know what I'm saying? Act like you hollering at a bitch, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Where I'm from, you feel me? If we don't know who you is and you looking good like some eye candy, like someone you want to push up on, you know what I'm saying? And we don't know your name, we gonna be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Check it out. So you feel me? I said, that's my ad-lib already, so I'm about to make that into a song and it worked.
Well, that's why I thought the introduction to your Drip video was hilarious, bro. Because I feel like that's exactly what you're talking about.
Shout out Lou, do too much, you know what I'm saying? He made it happen, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I meant, you know what I'm saying?
So the AA is pretty recent, I guess, but people don't know you've been rapping since you were about like what, 12?
Since like 12, 13 for sure. Since I've been rapping in my home studio, I'm saying, in my own closet. You know what I'm talking about? I was engineering my own shit. Then I would go to the Boys and Girls Club where I would be rapping with my group, Trill Youngins. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Trill Youngins, man.
Shout out Trill Youngins, and then we'll have one person in the group named Lamb Down. He'll be mixing our shit over there too. So, we've been rapping since all of high school, for real.
Sheesh.
Yeah, all of high school.
Y'all were the popping kids in high school, huh?
The popping kids in high school on mamas. But yeah, I'll be mixing my own shit. And then when I stop mixing my own shit, we'll have Lamb Down mix our shit for us and have our shit crisp. Then after that, we had a whole group go to the studio we had called Dream Kings in Hayward or whatever. And that's when we started doing our albums and shit and started doing more videos and shit. And we came out with our single, I Look Fly. And that was on the radio on 106. I was the very first song we all had on the radio. You know what I'm saying? And that took off, you know what I'm saying? So we was very proud that, you know what I'm saying, we was doing something as a group. You know what I'm saying, not too many people, especially in Oakland, you know what I'm saying, make it on the radio as a group, besides 3 Times Crazy and shit like that.
Oh, for sure, man.
So I think that's the last group in Oakland that's been on, you feel me? Been on the radio 3 Times Crazy, so.
Well, that's why, it was about maybe 3-4 years ago, I actually like tapped in with Sonny online.
Yeah.
And it was just when he started over at Chico State.
Yeah.
And then once I found out it was like, Trill Youngins and Sonny, I was like, oh shit, there's like 5 of y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
And y'all had that energy that was missing in the Bay Area, bro. Like, I really loved what you guys were doing, bro.
Appreciate that.
And so, like, I got to ask, like, how did Trill Youngins even start?
Man, it's been a brotherhood, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we've been block babies, you know what I'm saying? All our life, you know what I'm saying? So, you feel me? Some of us met on the block, some of us met at school, you know what I'm saying? Some of us, you know what I'm saying, just been fucking with it, you know what I'm saying, from rapping and shit, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, it was a brotherhood first, before anything. And then we just, you feel me, some talented young niggas. We just started rapping.
Who was the first one of y'all to rap?
I ain't gonna lie, it's probably Lamb Down and Cleared Out.
Okay.
Yeah, it was probably, they brothers, they blood brothers.
Okay.
Knew. You know what I'm saying? They was the first people to rap out the group. I had joined the group late. I was in another group called SMF or whatever. R.P. Snoozy, you know what I'm saying? He died, you know what I'm saying? That's the person that started that little group or whatever. And then, you know what I'm saying, we came to Trill Youngins, you know what I'm saying? When Snoozy died, Trill Youngins always been my brothers or whatever. But, you know what I'm saying, ever since Snoozy died, you know what I'm saying, they just like, you feel me, took over, you know what I'm saying, like we got you, you know what I'm saying, because that was really my nigga, you know what I'm saying, from the jump, you know what I'm saying, he died on some out-of-pocket shit, but, yeah, you know what I'm saying, they took me in like I was just, like, feel me, one of theirs, like, from the jump, so, you feel me.
You just felt like it was right.
It was right, you feel me, it's been right, you feel me. We been making music, we been fucking with our shit, I might as well, you know what I'm saying, might as well join the TYE, it wasn't even, you know what I'm saying, a music group yet, you know what I'm saying, it's brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Then it became musically influenced.
Yeah. So, you being the guy who's continuing to make songs like for the radio, continuing to make like a buzz for yourself and whatnot, like how does the rest of the group feel about you?
We still TYE. I got it tatted on my shoulder blade. You know what I'm saying? I'm Trill Youngins to the death. You know what I'm saying? We all Trill Youngins. We just doing our own shit. You know what I'm saying? We all artists. You know what I'm saying? So as an artist, you got to be yourself, you know what I'm saying? So while we was a group, we was all musically inclined with each other. We was all had our own music, our own, you feel me, vibe as a group, you know what I'm saying? But if you listen to us different, you feel me, individually, we got our own style, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like motherfuckers got to feel me, learn us separately before he can learn us as a group.
Got you. So then are you saying, like, possibly in the future, Trill Youngins is going to be dropping, like, more albums together?
We still dropping shit together, you know what I'm saying? We just dropped the album not too long ago, you know what I'm talking about? It's called Lost Files, you know what I'm saying? Check that out on iTunes, you know what I'm talking about? But yeah, we gonna keep dropping, you know what I'm saying? This shit ain't never gonna stop.
Yeah.
Oh, mama.
Shout out to Trill Youngins, man.
Yeah, you already, gang.
So at one point, you became a father at a young age, man.
Yeah, at 19, for sure. I got 2 kids now. I'm about to be 24 years old.
How was that, man?
Man, it's life. It's life.
Yeah.
I love my kids, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my joy. You know what I'm saying? I live for my kids every day. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do it for. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Without them, I ain't gonna lie, I'd probably be in all type of mischief. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was fighting cases and shit and kept going back to jail. And the reason why I stopped going back to jail, I'm still on probation to this day. The reason why I'm not in jail is because of my kids. You know what I'm saying? They making me stronger and making me learn that I need to be here for them. Like, you feel me? I'm not living for myself no more. I'm living for them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Your kids know your songs to the words? Or your words to the song?
They know the ad-libs.
That's all they need, bro.
They know, Capolow 304, hey, woo, woo. That's what they be doing.
Yeah. But even more so, too, man. Like, with coronavirus happening and shit, it's like, you really can't leave the house and then go back to the kids and shit.
You know, I mean, shit with coronavirus going on, you feel me? I wouldn't even, you feel me, want to be traveling and shit and bringing that shit back home to my kids. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather wait till that shit die down, you know what I'm saying? Because, you feel me, I'm with my kids every day. So, you feel me? I wouldn't want them getting sick or none of that. But I feel like, you feel me, this coronavirus shouldn't stop motherfuckers from living their life, you know what I'm saying? Because, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of people getting sick, but I feel like it's more so scaring motherfuckers than actually like saving motherfuckers from like telling them to be in the house. You're actually scaring people.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
it's serious, but like we should all be healthy and shit. But it ain't as serious as the media is trying to make it to be.
Well, I think what you're saying is like you shouldn't make it an excuse to not do shit.
Not necessarily that. I'm saying like you shouldn't make it an excuse to keep somebody in the, like you said, keep somebody in the house, lock them in the house. Because locking somebody in the house and making people lose their jobs or whatever is making us fall back into a recession. Yeah. And that's just kicking people that's in poverty out of their urban neighborhoods and out of poverty and making people that's able to gentrify urban neighborhoods. You feel me? Gentrify that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because all the businesses are going out and shit.
Going out. You know what I'm saying? Businesses going out. Nobody has jobs. You know what I'm saying? People losing money. Schools not getting funded no more, all type of shit. So it's like y'all kicking the urban neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, to dust. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you, you're from East Oakland?
Yeah, I'm from East Oakland, California.
Now, like, I don't really hang around East Oakland. I'm from San Francisco, but it's like, have you seen a lot of changes throughout the years in East Oakland?
For sure. There's just been a lot of changes. I mean, all throughout Oakland. Shit, like I said, gentrification, a whole lot of that.
Lake Merritt looking crazy right now. Shit.
West Oakland looking crazy.
Yeah.
And West Oakland ain't supposed to be looking like that. Man, motherfuckers, nigga, baby strollers, nigga walking dogs, nigga jogging, all type of shit. I ain't never seen West Oakland like that ever in my life. I mean, but I mean, it's pros and cons. You know what I'm saying? But the cons is, you know what I'm saying, like I said, trying to get the trying to get the minorities out of the urban neighborhoods. That's what they're trying to do. So I don't know where they're trying to move us to. Trying to probably make us homeless. I don't know.
Well, what are the pros that you see toward gentrification?
The pros I see toward gentrification is probably like new buildings, fixing up the streets, that type of shit. Like I said, the schools need funding, hospitals need funding, which I don't see much of. But you feel me? I do see that they fixing the streets up, but that's because of gentrification. They trying to make the suburban community feel comfortable in the urban community. That's all I see.
You're very woke.
Yeah, for sure.
You're very woke, man.
Yeah.
I need to get your opinion on this too. Like, you know, obviously in the midst of like coronavirus, we have the George Floyd, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
And you know, Black Lives Matter is really making their stamp right now. And as a Filipino American, I'm really seeing this shit like, yo, like, I think right now is the time for everybody to be pushing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, for sure. That's what I said. I was just saying to my brothers the other day that like we all shouldn't just be pushing this shit on social media. Like we need to go out in the public, you know what I'm saying, public's eyes, so they can see our, you know what I'm saying, minority, they can see our brown skin or yellow skin or whatever skin we got, you know what I'm saying, and show them that we fighting for equality, we fighting for what we deserve, which is our rights, you know what I'm saying, and that we've been stripped from our rights for many years, many years, like since the 1600s all the way till now, and we've been progressing, but it's not a change that we satisfied because each and every day it's another day we fall back. You know what I'm saying? It's another day we fall backwards. We always try to pick up speed and get ahead and fight for our rights and finally one change happens, but it's just a tiny
super small.
It's a super small change. Like you feel me? That they think is gonna satisfy us. You know what I'm saying? But it really ain't satisfying. It's only satisfying us for the meanwhile.
Well, because it's 400 years of slavery, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't, like, not one instance is going to change the fact that there's 400 years of slavery.
Exactly. But, yeah, as long as we keep fighting, and as long as we keep staying in everybody's face and letting them know that we ain't taking this bullshit no longer. I mean, like, police brutality. I mean, racism. I mean, anybody that's not of this color can have a gun, but and shoot a minority and not get time. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it need to be equality for everybody, for all skin tone, for all race.
Amen to that, man.
For sure.
Were you out in the protests in Oakland?
For sure. I was at, I'll say about two of them. The rest I was working, but the two of them I attended. I had to show my face and shake hands and speak to others about what's going on in this world. That's about because it's many people. It's not even just George Floyd. It's hundreds of black people that's been killed by police, and some of them haven't even been talked about. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I had to show my face, because it's a lot of people I know. You know what I'm saying? That's been killed by police just for no reason. You know what I'm saying? There's a man in Vallejo. He got killed by an officer by sleeping in the drive-thru.
For real?
Yeah, by sleeping in the drive-thru, he got gunned down, and they didn't even try. They tried to wake him up or whatever, right? But as soon as he woke up, they just started firing off shots and killed him.
That's fucking crazy.
Talking about he was reaching for a gun, but he was asleep.
Yeah.
So he was probably unconscious or whatever. You feel me? So as soon as you got him up, you should have just been alert. Like, okay, he's good, he's fine. But nah, they were saying they were scared because he was reaching for a gun that he did not have, and just aired him out. But
from your perspective, because, you know, again, as like a Filipino American, I could never truly understand this. But like, in your shoes, what does it feel like to be an African American in the United States?
Man, invisible. Like an invisible man for sure. And that's why a lot of people of my race get flashy things like rings, diamonds, teeth, whatever the fuck, so we can stand out. Like that's what we've been trained, and that's what we trying to get out the habit of. That we don't need all this shit. We can invest into something else. But in order to stand out, we need this, and that's what we feel like. We don't get no head turns. We don't get no hey, you want a job, or hey, you feel me? We gotta work for that. We gotta I don't know, show out. You feel me? We gotta show out. We gotta own up to that. So that's why we so brainwashed in the head that we need fancy cars and we need diamonds and we need new clothes and all this shit, because the world is just hypnotizing us.
That was actually probably the best explanation that I've heard for, like, you know, all the drip that you got on right now and shit. You know what I mean? Like, because, you know, for me, I never really thought of that shit.
Yeah.
I'm over here just thinking, like, well, I personally don't need that type of shit. But, you know, then again, I'm like a Filipino American who doesn't face even a sliver of discrimination that, you know, black people face.
Yeah, it can be a black man with a high education. I'm still gonna get discriminated, or just what I want to say, stereotyped. You feel me? So I mean, I don't know, just the color of our skin is just hard to deal with in this society, in this life, so, in this world. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we trying to make a change. And not just the color of my skin, not just because I'm black, all minorities like Filipinos, Asians, Indians, Mexicans, Spanish, Hispanics, anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's minority. Anybody that's not Caucasian, you know what I'm saying? We been through it, you know what I'm saying? So.
Hey man, let's say as people of color, let's continue to support Black Lives Matter.
For sure.
And especially if you like hip hop, bro, you need to be with Black Lives Matter, man. I'm just saying, bro.
Especially.
You know, Room 304, man, once again, I said one of my favorite projects. You got people from like Guap Dad to Filthy Rich to Young and Ace on here, man. What was the biggest difference that you saw in your artistry with Room 304 in comparison to Sandman?
So I feel like with Room 304, that was a classic. I ain't gonna lie, it was a classic. Sandman was just like a bit of more of my old songs that I already put out in 2018, but some people probably ain't hear them, so I just put them on a tape for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But Room 304, them was all brand new songs. Them was all freshly made songs. You know what I'm saying? So I was like vibing out, making that whole tape. You know what I'm saying? Every song I made, I put. You know what I'm saying? It was no song that I did not make during that time I was working on that tape that I did not put on that tape. You know what I'm saying? So every song was on that tape, and every song was fire, in my opinion. So, yeah, I feel like it was a classic. Getting the song from Guadad, everything happened organically. I put the snippet on Instagram or whatever, and Guadad was like, "Oh, let me hop on there. You gotta send me that song." Like, man, say less. I'm gonna send that through. Sent that to him. He did that. Did his thing on that. Actually, I came to LA. And he did it in front of me, you know what I'm saying?
He did the verse in front of you?
Yeah, he was a funny dude, bro. That dude funny as fuck. Yeah, he did the verse in front of me, man. And then with Young and Ace, you know what I'm saying? He actually in my label, you know what I'm saying? That's my dog, you know what I'm saying? When I signed to the Cinematic, I met him. Cool dude, you know what I'm saying? He down to earth, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with him, he fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? I got his number to this day. I can call him and be like, man, what's up? We gonna link up, we gonna link up. You know what I'm saying? But cool ass, solid ass nigga.
What about
Filthy
yeah,
Rich,
Filthy.
Filthy Rich. We did Filthy Rich and All Black. Shit, they from East Oakland. You know what I'm saying? So
that was just love.
That was just love. That was gonna happen regardless. You know what I'm saying? But as he Chike, we did. That's my boy. I met him at Rolling Loud. Ever since I met him and Rolling Loud in the Bay Area, he said he fuck with my music. I said, feel me? I said I was off his shit that what he did, that Burn Rubber remix. Yeah, I was off that.
That shit was hard.
Yeah, I was off that. So feel me? We locked in. You know what I'm saying? So. He just did a verse of me off the love, off the strength, so I fuck with him.
What would you say was the most difficult song to make on Room 304?
Shit, I don't feel like it was a difficult song to make. I feel like every beat I heard, I just vibe to it, and you feel me? When I vibe, feel me? I don't know, you feel me? I just get to going, just get to going, and fire come. You know what I'm saying? Kaboom.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Are you a '90s baby?
Yep, 96.
So I mean. All of us grew up in, like, the Hyphy era.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, Hyphy was the shit back in high school and whatnot. For me, personally, I wish Hyphy kind of had, like, a longer run than what it did. Because it kind of ended before, like, 2010, 2011 and whatnot. But I see, like, new cats like yourself really bringing back the Bay. And, you know, that Hyphy energy that I felt back in 06, 07, like, it's coming back. What do you think's happening?
I feel like it ain't never left the Bay. I feel like it's just getting recognized, like. Feel me? That they thought the hype movement was over with, but like it probably is over with. But nigga, this shit in our blood. Like nigga, if you from East Oakland or you from Oakland, period, you hypey regardless. Like you feel me? It ain't no hype movement. You just hypey. Nigga.
Yeah,
that shit in our blood. Like,
that shit's a lifestyle.
When you hear a song, and you shaking dreads, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You going crazy, but. Feel me? It's in our blood. No, ain't nobody moving like this. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you, bro. Even being from East Oakland, did you ever dabble in turf dancing?
Yeah, for sure.
There we go.
We all did, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you from Oakland, you done did it all, you know what I'm saying? You done did everything, you know what I'm saying?
You were hitting the bone breaks and shit, huh?
I can do it. Let me see.
Oh, shit. He can still do that shit. There you go.
Do that shit.
I heard a shit crack. I don't think y'all heard that shit.
Oh, nigga getting old. Nah, I can still do that shit.
So even this year, 2020, you were nominated as a XXL freshman.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that important to you, being on that list?
Más o menos, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? More or less. I really don't, You know what I'm saying? I don't got much to say. I feel like it was a good look, for sure. So I appreciate XXL for putting me on that platform. I don't really give a fuck if I get it or not, but appreciate y'all, though.
Room 304 is out right now, bro, but do you have any new music coming out, new visuals and whatnot?
Man, you can expect a lot this year. I mean, shit, I got a tape coming.
Another tape?
I got another tape coming, man. Expect another tape. I ain't gonna tell you the name of it, but look.
I mean, I know the name of it.
You know the name of it?
I know the name of it.
All right, but look. Shh.
Okay.
But look, it's coming soon. I got mad videos on that tape, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna go crazy, you know what I'm saying? So stay tuned, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna drop before the end of the year, definitely.
There we go. End of the year?
Before the end of the year, definitely, for sure.
Capolow said y'all sleeping during quarantine. I'm dropping 2 albums this year, bro.
What? I told you 2 already?
There we go, man. Capolow 304, man. Thank you for stopping by the lunch table.
I appreciate you, man.
Likewise, man. Tell everybody where they can follow you.
Hey, you can follow me on Instagram at Capolow 304. Hey. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Capolow 304. You can follow me on Twitter at the same thing, man.
There you go, man. This is the lunch table, food for thought. I'm Nico Blitz, Capolow, and we are out, everybody. Yay!